that's better. What's going on? It's your girl Fathom DJ here. Breaking rules. So I went to a website called Pro Audio Star. The only pro ever would be my TMIA headphones, and I think I got those like almost 10 years ago, and I still have them. They're in my bag. But I broke my rule. Normally, I do not purchase things that I see other people, particular people, purchasing. Normally, I steer clear of particular brands and things of that nature, unless it's just the most popular, like controllers or CDJs or something like that. Like I'm kind of an oddball in that way. I've always pride myself on kind of being original and creating my own path and vision for doing things. But I went to the website and I was kind of tooling around based on my one of my production partners, Boogie Knight, who mentioned the KRKs, and I was like, I really wanted some Yamahas, the white face Yamahas, and I almost bought a pair last year, but things came up and I had to reorganize and appropriate some funds. So I just decided to break down and go to the website, and I was supposed to get a refurbished pair. They had a refurbished pair, they tested them, and they did not pass the quality assurance test. So they sent me a new pair for the same price. And first of all, I'm grateful because they could have just canceled my order. And it's a very small pair. Can I roll this around? No, because I don't want everybody in my business. I got some stuff I need to do. I have had the same pair of M Audio Studio files. These are eights. I've had them for about, oh my God, I know I've had these things for well over 12 plus years. And from a production standpoint, I thought they were pretty decent. And, they've served me well. I'm far more interested in furthering in terms of production than I have been before. And so I'm also probably going to teach myself how to master. And so I need to update a bit so I can get the closest to quality sound without killing myself financially. This is important to note because production is not a cheap game. That has to be said. And also, you need to understand that this is risk taking. But if you make a really dope tune and people really like it, then, the hope is that they purchase it or either it gets used for something commercially, in which case you might get a decent check. And that's what this game is all about. So it's well padded. They're small ones. I didn't want to go big. I was nervous because, again, I was thinking to myself, I'm like, I don't even know if I'm going to like the KRKs. They got this refurbished pair. Who is calling me? They got this refurbished pair, and I thought that I would go ahead and purchase those. And this is a lazy box unboxing, okay? Because I should be standing up, I should be standing over them, yada yada yada. Yeah, these girls are like mad small. My 8 inches are like mad big. My cat has already claimed the box. I'm not gonna show you. So this is what these little KRK rockets look like. And Jesus, they were correct. They do not come with XLRs or 1/4 inch cording. Luckily, a Jedi has those types of things in her arsenal of fine chords and things of that nature. So you can see the back, of course. Anybody with sense knows what these things are. It's the XLR, quarter inch, balanced, RCA unbalanced, and you got your volume, power to turn it on, and then you have the cord for the power cord, and they did supply you with the power cord. Am I kind of salty that it didn't come with cords? Like, accessories are a big deal. And if you're new to the game, then you might not have an arsenal of cords. You might be salty if you don't do your research. I'm not salty because I have cords. So anyway, I'm probably gonna come back at some point, and once I figure out, because of course, if you watched any of my other unboxings, you have seen my Yamaha mixer, my little tiny mixer, my desktop mixer, which is sitting on the desktop right now. And it's got two XLR and 2/4 inch outs. And I would like to, ideally, I would like to try to keep my M Audio 8s for a cheaper reference, because as you well know, you have to listen to your music in several different places to make sure that it sounds good everywhere that people might play them, your music. And so that's the reason why I'm thinking about keeping them. But I might do a comparison once I get these girls set up, because I'm interested. I was told that the M Audios are muddy. Now, because I'm new to the concept of mixing and mastering, the term muddy to me means that they probably have a lot of bottom, and that they are thick. Muddy meaning not clean, to put it easily. So I am going to check these girls out. Okay, so it came with a manual that dropped on the floor. This is why you do your this is why you really want to do your unboxings at your DJ console or whatever. But I'm at the desk that the dang monitors are going to be at, so that's the interesting thing. Listen, you got to roll with me on this, because this is really simplistic in terms of what can be done. Of course, you get more professional, and you get, people shooting with all kind of lighting and editing and stuff like that. Right now, my focus is to give you the chat from an entrepreneurial standpoint, to give you a chat from a realistic standpoint, no frills and fancy fixtures. Down to the bottom line, we are in terms of trying to get things together and going. So I'm going to send you cosmic kisses and well wishes, and I'm sure I will be back tomorrow for Sunday's Truth. Unless something inspires me, and then I might be back sooner than that. Space.